Well, good afternoon. Welcome back to Hope, North Dakota and Frost Field for Game 2 of our District 6 baseball tournament today. Finley Sharon Hope-Page, Mayport-CG matching up. Finley Sharon Hope-Page falling to Hillsboro Central Valley yesterday by a score of 5-1. Mayport-CG had a lead, lost it late, fell 7-5 to Thompson last night. So they meet up today. Winner gets Hillsboro Central Valley, who defeated Oak Grove in the game before this 13-0 in 5 innings. Thanks for being with us here on YourLiveEvent.com. We're getting you ready for first pitch between Finley Sharon Hope-Page and Mayport-CG.
Your professional independent insurance agency in Hillsboro. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsboro, your insurance headquarters. Most Americans have some stuff because stuff is important. And when you have stuff, you need a Big Tex trailer. A utility trailer for the golf cart, equipment trailer for the antique car, or gooseneck trailer for moving pipe or the swing set. Big Tex Trailers gets your stuff where you need it. Precise design and quality construction packs more value into each Big Tex trailer. Baked on finish protects your trailer from the elements for years to come. For the Big Tex style that meets your needs, call Tim at Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Ruud dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Ruud dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
From Frost Field in Hope, North Dakota, it's the District 6 baseball tournament, Independent League Baseball. It's the win-back round, loser-out game between Finley Sharon Hope-Page and Mayport-CG. Let's catch up here with our pregame coaches' comments. Here's Coach Fontaine joins us for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Pre-game coaches' comments as Finley Sharon Hope-Page and Mayport get ready to face off in the loser-out game. Coach, yesterday played well, just as we kind of talked about yesterday before the game. Those defensive miscues that have kind of been the Achilles heel all year kind of came back and hurt you there against HCB.
Hi. Good morning there, bud. We knew we had to play good defense yesterday, and the kids played a really good game. They should 4 unearned runs in a 5-1 game. They're gonna, hopefully we get a little better. It was a little disappointing, but the kids try. They're kids. They work hard. It's just you got to make those plays, and they were routine plays, and they're kids though, and it happens. But they're not a bad ball team if we can get a complete game.
Well, yeah, you've had the time to go over it, process it, move on now, coming out, and you step on the field. It's a new game, taking on Mayport, and a couple games from the yesterday. What did you kind of see to refresh your mind about what they bring to the field?
Well, we've played Mayport. These kids have played these guys since they were Little League. I mean, the Satcham boys I've known my whole life. They're great athletes, great competition. We know we're going to have to play a really good game again. We got to play a clean game. If we're going to beat them, we have to play a clean game. And a clean game for us will be no errors. We'll have to win with pitching and defense because they have great pitching and they're a good baseball team. They won the region last year, and if we can play good defense, we played well against them the last time we played them. And a couple of miscues cost us the game, and if we can keep those miscues down today, we have a shot.
Were you pleased with the at-bats yesterday here coming into today?
Our at-bats, well, we took a lot of pitches. They threw a Johnson boy that can throw really hard. But yeah, we watched a lot of third strikes, and we got to shorten up our swings. When we have 2 strikes, we got to just work the count a little better, shorten up our swings, put some balls in play, fall some off, and maybe not take so many pitches. We took a little too many first pitch strikes yesterday, and when the kid is throwing first pitch strikes, you get up there and ready to hit. So that's what we're going to do today.
All right, looking forward to a good game, Coach. Appreciate it again. Thanks for the time. Best of luck.
Thank you there, bud. Have a great day.
Coach Larry Fontaine for Finley Sharon Hope-Page, the Horned Frogs, as they take on Mayport-CG, the Patriots. That's our matchup in the loser-out game in the win-back round of this District 6 baseball tournament. We'll check in with Coach Kunkel when we return with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I can have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsborough, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
Welcome back, and thanks for joining us for this District 6 baseball tournament of the Independent Baseball League. Earlier today, it was Hillsborough Central Valley defeating Oak Grove 13-0. So HCV will advance. They will take on the winner of this upcoming game between Mayport-CG and Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Meanwhile, Oak Grove has their season come to an end. The Lumberjacks in their inaugural season of Summer League ball. They're getting out and playing some ball this summer. We're going to keep playing ball here today, play tomorrow. Maybe we'll get lucky and get to play on Thursday as well. We'll bring you all the action of this District 6 tournament right here on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's keep getting ready for first pitch between the Patriots of Mayport-CG and the Horned Frogs of Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Patriot head coach Taylor Kunkel joins us.
So we should call it here, starting off against Finley Sharon Hope-Page. And what did you see from them yesterday that you're looking over here on the field today?
You know, they're a solid team. You know, they got a lot of athletes on the field, and you just gotta take it play by play, every play. You gotta stay focused and be ready to go.
For yourselves coming out here after having the early lead last night and then dropping it against Thompson, just how are you looking for the guys to bounce back from that?
You know, we're playing baseball. This is fun. I don't care where we're at. If they have fun today, we're gonna win, and that's the key. Is having fun, but being sure that we're focused and making the routine plays and being engaged every play, every time.
For you guys, we used a few different arms yesterday, but most of them kept under the pitch count, so good to go today. Who you got starting game one for you?
We're going to start Jake Hutter on the mound today. Lefty that he's got some stuff, and he can put away some guys. As long as he keeps the ball low and, you know, pitches for outs rather than strikeouts, we'll be okay.
You know, you talk about that focus, and if you get the win, you're going back-to-back with the games here. So just how do you kind of keep that with the half an hour break, 20-minute break here in between two long games?
Yeah, you just, you know, gonna rest as much as I can with my like our starting catcher is actually gonna play center field, and just save some legs anywhere we can. Just kind of try to do that, courtesy runners, and save as much energy as we can. These guys are ready to go. They're excited to play. They want to play as much baseball as we can. So
what's the biggest key for you guys to come with a couple W's today?
Like I said, we got to make the routine plays. We got to make those catches, and not only the routine plays, but we've got to make some things that we're not really expected to make at times. We got to make the tough ones as well. So we got to make every routine one, and we got to come up with a couple plays and a couple hits at the right times and execute, whether it be bunting or hit runs or anything like that. We got to execute.
Coach, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you very much.
Coach Taylor Kunkel there for Mayport-CG as the Patriots take on the Finley Sharon Hope-Page Horned Frogs. Those are out game of this District 6 tournament. We'll keep getting you prepped for first pitch coming up on yourliveevent.com.
Reminder of COVID points to share with North Dakota Smart Restart from Trail District Health Unit. Smartphone users are encouraged to download the Care19 app for Android or Apple devices. This will help increase success levels with contact tracing in North Dakota. Get answers to most COVID-related questions in North Dakota by visiting ndresponse.gov. Trail District Health Unit, Public Health, Prevent, Promote, Protect.
When it comes to an attorney, you need someone you can trust. Someone who puts the needs of their client above their own. The attorneys at Onstead Twitchell are committed to improving the lives of their clients and creating strong communities by providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. Onstead Twitchell has deep roots in the Red River Valley, with offices in Castleton, Hillsborough, and West Fargo. In Hillsborough, call 701-636-5700 or online at onsteadlaw.com. Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Your life, your law firm.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsborough. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsborough, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Thanks again for joining us today on yourliveevent.com. Appreciate your viewership. Also, remember to hit that subscribe button. You can stay up to date on all the Your Live Event broadcasts coming your way. Looking forward to hopefully, potentially, fingers crossed, everything works out. More coming up here in the fall as we continue to bring you all the events from around the area that we can, thanks to our great sponsors. So whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. Sponsors you see throughout our broadcast here indeed make it possible for us to be here with our coverage. Myself, Jake Berkmeyer, ready to take you here for games 2 and 3. Got Keith Meyer with me on the camera. Got Brady Siebels here too. He's doing a little on air, doing a little camera work behind the scenes too. Thanks, guys, for your efforts here today as well. Appreciate that. Game number 2 is the number 3 seed, Mayport-CG, and the number 5 seed, Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Yesterday, Mayport-CG started off the day with 10 running Oak Grove in 5 innings, 10-0 the score. Then after that, Finley Sharon Hope-Page and Hillsborough Central Valley dueled it out in a 5-1 win for HCV. So that knocked Finley Sharon Hope-Page to the win-back round here today. Mayport-CG last night in their second game of the day took on the second seed Thompson. Put up 5 runs in the second inning, but that's all their offense could muster as Thompson comes back late in the 5th inning to take a 7-5 lead and sends Mayport-CG to their first of, well, potentially 2 losses here for this double elimination tournament. So into the win-back round, the loser-out round, whatever you want to call it, all you know is it's win or go home. So Mayport-CG, Finley Sharon Hope-Page, Who will win? Who will go home? We'll find out coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Is open to fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health. Come to Hillsboro Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsboro Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston are hiring service technicians. These positions are full-time with competitive wage, earning up to $40 per hour, plus benefits package and a great work environment. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561. Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro, and Crookston is looking to hire service technicians, earning up to $40 per hour. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561.
Blue skies and baseball again today. Beautiful weather that we had for our games yesterday and again so far today. A few clouds there. A little bit more of a breeze than yesterday. Still kind of blowing across the diamond here from right field to left field. But again, beautiful weather that's been on hand for the District 6 baseball tournament. Happy to be here with you here today. Again, before we get to our starting lineups too, want to send out again a congratulations to Mark Frost, a longtime coach, volunteer, involved with the baseball program here in Hope, basketball as well throughout the years. And ceremony before this game, being awarded his plaque for being inducted into the North Dakota Legion Hall of Fame. Certainly a well-deserved honor for his now 40-plus years involved with the program here in Hope, and certainly a prestigious honor, too, amongst the likes of a Roger Maris, Travis Hafner, Helene, some of those guys there that played professionally and have been involved throughout the years.
Darren Erstead as well, you can throw into that mix. Mark is truly one of those guys that you want teaching your kids. He's just dedicated his life to instructing young people, not just in book learning, but also in life skills. Way back when in the 1980s, I started coaching, and Mark was the coach over here for the Hope Hustlers for the girls for several years. We had good competition. Mark always had his girls prepared. We had good ball games with each other, and Mark was always, there was a little bit of rivalry there. We Hope was kind of our big time rivals, and we likewise were the same with them. So Mark and I, after the game, we'd congratulate each other and we'd talk a little bit, and we never really threw the needle at each other, but you could just feel, ha, I got you this year. So, but throwing his life into baseball like he has, the fact that this facility here is called Frost Field is no accident. he took a dirt infield, and I mean dirt, farm dirt field, and turned it into this lush green facility with skin infield. He's just made it a great place for kids to play baseball, and he's left a legacy here that hopefully will live on for many, many years beyond us. He just decided that he was going to keep his love for baseball going and pass it on to the kids, and hopefully give them a little bit of the love, and so that the baseball can continue not only in this town but all up and down the valley. So congratulations to Mark for just a tremendous honor.
Well, certainly, and an interesting note from his speech. Had an uncle that pitched for the FM Twins, who was also in the Legion Hall of Fame too. So that's got to be a cool story as well. We got to find out that story sometime.
I do. I didn't know that before today, so I'm scratching my head to think who it might have been that was pitching for the FM Twins. But obviously that love got passed down from. Mark talked about his dad and his mom and his uncles, and everybody comes now to see Frost Field and what that means to his entire family.
Well, a well-deserved honor. Completely agree. 40-plus years now of being involved, and I'm sure it's going to probably add a year or two or more to that total as well. So, again, congratulations to Mark Frost being inducted here into the North Dakota American Legion Hall of Fame. Officially awarded his plaque before this game between Finley Sharon Hope-Page and Mayport-CG, as we'll get you ready for first pitch when we return. Thanks for watching on yourliveevent.com.
Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Ceremonial Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Ceremonial Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Ceremonial Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Today's agriculture is a complex business. It's much more than just planting or harvesting. It requires knowledge of marketing a crop, assessing risk, managing people, and staying current with changing technology. That's why more and more farmers turn to Ag Country Farm Credit Services with a full range of agricultural products and an experienced professional staff who can help you reach your financial goals. At Ag Country, we're here to make your job easier. Give us a call today.
We welcome you back to your Irie Insurance pregame show ahead of Game 2 of 4 today. This one, the win-back round, the loser-out game between Finley Sharon Hope-Page and Mayport-CG. Winner of this one will take on Hillsboro's Central Valley, who beat Oak Grove earlier today. That will be about 25 minutes after the game wraps up here. And then our nightcap Game 4 will be Thompson and Hatton Northwood, the top two seeds. Thompson defeating Mayport-CG 7-5 last night. Hatton Northwood in 8 innings, knocking off the 4 seed Hillsboro Central Valley 3-2. Well, the 3 seed Mayport-CG, the 5 seed Finley Sharon Hope-Page set to play ball against each other. And before we hear the umpire say those words, let's get to your starting lineups from American Crystal Sugar Company. Starting for Finley Sharon Hope-Page with the batting order will be Brady Richmond leading off, followed by Braden Mitchell and Owen Zerfus. Tate Zerfus will bat in the cleanup spot. Brody Salander is after him. Then Xavier Jacobson, Ryan Tweet, Landon Koenig, and Hayden Hauschka, the designated hitter here today, hitting for the first baseman, Grant Irie. That's your batting order for Finley Sharon Hope-Page as the Horned Frogs take on the Patriots of Mayport-CG. The Patriots align as such in the defensive field. It will be Sawyer Satcham behind the plate doing the catching. He will receive the pitches from the left-hander, Jake Hutter, for the Patriots. Infield, Jordan Evans at first, Cole Kritzberger at second, Ethan Bergstrom at shortstop, Cade Suzy at third base. Dylan Heward is in left field today, Sammy Satram in center field, and Jordan Sherva in right field for Mayport-CG. The designated hitter for the Patriots today will be Lucas Fugelberg as he is hitting for the second baseman, Cole Kritzberger. That's your lineups, starting lineups, brought to you from American Crystal Sugar Company. You can find out more about American Crystal Sugar, including career opportunities, by going online to the website, crystalsugar.com. Lineups are being announced. We're about to get ready with our first pitch. That's when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District encourages North Dakotans to embrace the ND Smart Restart Plan for a better, safer, and healthier tomorrow. Enjoy your summer as we look forward to seeing students again in the fall. For school information, school news, and sports schedules, visit HillsboroughK12.com and CentralValleyND.com. The Hillsborough Public School District and the Central Valley School District.
Once again, thank you for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Game 2 of the day, the loser out game between Mayport-CG and Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Patriots, as the number 3 seed, are the home team. They'll be in the field first, which means the Horned Frogs of Finley Sharon Hope-Page coming up to bat. Thanks again for joining us. Appreciate your viewership. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on yourliveevent.com, and that can keep you up to date with all of our live broadcasts. You can also go back and look at some of your favorite games or events we've done too, archive there for you. Maybe you missed a game from yesterday, want to check that out here later on, or even something from winter sports or all the different things, graduations, want to check out, go check us out there with the archive there with yourliveevent.com. Again, myself, Jake Berkmeyer, ready here with the call. Keith Meyer working the camera here. Point and shoot. Ready to go. He'll drop in with some dynamite drop-ins here once in a while, too. Give us some insight as to what's going on with the Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Horned Frogs stepping to the plate. Brady Richmond at the plate taking on Jake Hutter, the pitcher. And the first pitch is line left field going back, and it will land fair right on the line. Richmond going to take two, and he will turn and stop. So yesterday, Richmond in the game against Hillsborough Central Valley, first pitch, he hit a double there to the right center field. Here he takes it right on the left field line, and it's a leadoff double for Brady Richmond. Put him on board. That's what Coach said. Let's get out, hit early. Here's a bunt attempt at going foul. Bunt attempt fouled off the bat of Braden Mitchell. Too much backspin there and goes foul territory down the third base line. So Braden Mitchell, then Owen Zerfus on deck here for Finley Sharon Hope Page. So we get back up to the plate. Jake Hutter checks and delivers home. And this pitch comes up high for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Watch Richmond there at second base. See if he's getting a nice lead, not too aggressive. And this pitch hit left field going foul. We'll make it a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here in the top of the first inning. Second batter of the game for Finley Sharon Hope Page after Brady Richmond led off with a first pitch double in scoring position early on. And this pitch fought it off the top of the zone, fouled it back. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes for Braden Mitchell, right fielder today for Finley Sharon Hope Page. Couple small tweaks to the lineup here today. Otherwise, outside of new pitcher, pretty close to the positions from yesterday. Ground ball up the middle. Runner will advance. It's booted there at shortstop. Throw to first is off the bag, and an error will allow everyone to be safe. Mitchell will reach on the error. Richmond goes to third base. Good job at first two for Jordan Evans to get that throw, not let it get by him as it took him off the base. So runners on the corners, throw over to first, dive back in time. Mitchell's safe there. So Finley Sharon Hope Page, great chance to get at least 1 run in. Here as bunt is being shown by Owen Zerfus. Throw, no, just stepping off the mound that time. It's the lefty, Hutter. Back on, bunt showed, comes in low, and did it hit him? It hit him. Well, if you can't get a hit, get on board. Bases loaded. Here in the first inning, first 3 batters have reached on a double, an error, and a hit batter. So bases juice for the cleanup hitter, Tate Zerfus. The center fielder hoping he can get one out to center field. First pitch, though, comes inside as he backs out of the way. Ball 1. Get the sign and deliver. Pitch up top to the backstop. It will ricochet off the backstop. Satchram will get to it quickly, but not in time as the throw comes in late. Then the run scores. Brady Richmond with the feet first slide. In on the wild pitch. Everyone else moves up a base. So 1 run in, 2 in scoring position. And a 2-0 count now for Tate Zerfus. First run of the game there on your Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seat sale scoreboard. Pitch up high, 3-0 now to Tate Zerfus with Braden Mitchell now on third. Owen Zerfus on second. Bunt shown, pulled back, it's called strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Make him throw it through the zone on that last pitch. And this one, ball 4 is fouled off. There's the swung over the top of that one, just pounded into the ground there right at home plate. Full count, nobody out, 2 runners in scoring position, top of the first inning. This pitch fouled back. No to play. Tate Zerfus at the plate. Brody Salander is on deck. Hutter gets a sign, delivers this pitch, popped up. Right side, playable over at first in the sun. It is caught that time by Evans over at first base. That's out number 1. Brings up Brody Salander. Trying to bring those runners in. Infield playing in. They're on the actually playing back at first base, in at third, and maybe a couple steps in the middle infield. If they get something to him quickly, see if they can keep that runner from going off of third base. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Outfield, straight away pretty much. Here's a little chip shot right side. First baseman Evans gives it a chase in foul territory, but he could not get to the other side of the first base coaching box in time. It's a foul ball, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down, runners on second and third. Here's Brody Salander. Pitch bounces, good stop behind the plate by Satcham. There's Sawyer Satcham behind the plate today. Sammy Satcham out in center field for the Patriots. Ground ball right side towards third. Gets underneath the glove. 1 will score, and they will hold the runner up on third. It's an RBI single for Salander. Gets aboard, and Braden Mitchell scores. So 1 earned, 1 unearned run so far in the inning, and it's a 2-0 Finley Sharon Hope Page lead. Jumping out early in the top of the first inning. Xavier Jacobson going to keep things rolling. Throw over to first. Runner gets back in time. Here in that runner will be Jacob Larson, the courtesy runner. Coming in for the catcher, Salander. Strike 1. Now to Jacobson. Runners on the corners. Checking. And delivering up high for ball 1.
Nice to have a catcher like Satram back there, because that first and third situation, oftentimes it's an automatic steal, but not with Satram's gun back there.
And here is the pitch. It's low, hits him in the foot. Hits him in the foot, so second hit batter of the inning. And, well, there you get the runner second. You don't have to test that arm of Satram. But we will have a meeting on the mound here as coach comes out, talks with Jake Hutter. Rest of the infield stays home, so quick conversation and a little pat on the chest of let's go. And that's all it was. So far, 2 runs have scored for Finley Sharon Hope Page. Bases loaded for the second time this inning. Last time a wild pitch brought in one of the runs. And we'll see what the pitcher, Ryan Tweet, can do to build himself a lead. As this pitch is popped up left side, giving chase in foul territory and drifting out of play. Strike 1. Tweet, he's got a lead before he takes the mound. How big of a lead could be determined after this at bat. Bases loaded, 1 down. And Koenig on deck for Finley Sharon Hope Page. Horned Frogs hosting the tournament, trying to pick up wins. This one hooked and just fall, as that would have been multiple runs coming in. But too much of a slice on that one, and it goes wide of the left field foul line. Here's Tweet, now steps back in. 0-2 the count. Jake Hutter for Mayport-CG on the mound, trying to get an out here. It'll be a big out number 2 if he can get it. And it's just outside for a ball. So 1-2 the count, and the delivery. Ground ball again, chop foul. That left side reaching out in front of that one. A little off-speed pitch. Fight it off, stay alive, get another chance. And this one popped up high as it will go to the outfield. And left field there tagging, and the throw to the plate is not in time. Will be a sacrifice fly for an RBI for Ryan Tweet as Owen Zerfis tags and scores from third base. Jacob Larson, the courtesy runner, stays at second base. Xavier Jacobson at first base. So 3 runs have come in now for Finley Sharon Hope Page. Top of the first inning. Still 2 on, 2 outs. And a liner up the left side, and they will hold the runner. Hold the runner on third. Larson's there. First pitch that Landon Koenig sees. He delivers a base hit.
Now batting the DH, number 16.
And bases loaded up for the third time this inning. A wild pitch has scored 1. A sac fly has scored 1. Now, how can they score with the bases loaded here with 2 down? Top of the first inning. Jake Hutter's first pitch. Breaking ball called for a strike. So we pitched 26 in the inning for Hutter as it misses outside. As far as available pitchers, only player for Mayport that can't pitch today is Jacob Evans, who started yesterday against Oak Grove, went over 45 pitches, and so he's got to have a mandatory day of rest. Pitch fouled off right side. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here from Jake Hutter trying to get out of a bases-loaded jam with, he's going to run it full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the pitch of the dirt. It's stopped by Satcham behind the plate. Runners will be off with the pitch, and the full count offering is ball 4. Or no, they say it. Was it a hit by pitch? Either way, it's a free pass and an RBI. It's just whether or not it was a dead ball or not, but we're going to have a time called here. It looks like we might have a pitching change coming in. Here as the courtesy runner Jacob Larson scores. Xavier Jacobson goes to third. Landon Koenig to second. And Aiden Hushka is on first with the free pass and the RBI. Pitching change here for the Patriots. We'll be back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
American Crystal Sugar Company, with their 4,000 plus employees and shareholders, are deeply rooted in the communities of the Red River Valley. They're committed to the sustainability and growth of their business and to improving lives in the places where we work and live by investing in people, our communities, and the future of American Crystal Sugar. Visit crystalsugar.com to learn more about scholarships, grants, volunteerism, donations, and more through the Community Roots American Crystal Giving Program. Growing strong community roots. American Crystal Sugar Company.
Well, now pitching for Mayport-CG will be Andrew Arsvold. He comes in. And first pitch is line fall as Brady Richmond bats for the second time here in inning number 1. Richmond doubled on the first pitch he saw to lead off the game, came in to score on a wild pitch. Here's a breaking ball low for ball 1 from Andrew Arsvold. And the 1-1 offering. This one line to the glove at third base. There is. No, okay, they were trying to say he dropped it, but no, it was on the transfer, they say. So Susie catches the line out there at third, and that will do it for the first inning for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. As they send 10 to the plate, they score 4 runs, and they lead on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard 4-0 on yourliveevent.com.
The North Dakota culture is hardworking and understands the value of what we can get from the land. The services we get from Polar Communications, the gigabit service, allows us to be able to serve up many, many more locations. We know that they are in North Dakota. They understand North Dakota. That means a lot to our business.
There's a lot to love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between two of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Well, after a 4-run inning for Finley Sharon Hope-Page, it will be Mayport-CG with their opportunity to answer back. And it'll be Jordan Sherva, Sammy Satram, and Sawyer Satram due up 1, 2, and 3 for the Patriots. After that, it's Jordan Evans, Cade Susie, Lucas Fugelberg, then I believe Andrew Arsvold, who entered there for Hutter. I believe it was a straight swap there in that spot. Followed by Dylan Heward and Ethan Bergstrom, the batting 9 for Mayport-CG. Defensively for Finley Sharon Hope-Page, Ryan Tweet will be on the mound, throwing to Brody Salander, Grant Irie at first, Brady Richmond at second, Landon Koenig at short, Xavier Jacobson at third base, Owen Zerfus in left field, Tate Zerfus in center field, Raiden Mitchell in right field. The defensive alignment for Finley Sharon Hope-Page leading 4-0. Bottom of the first inning. First pitch outside, ball 1. Here from the pitcher Ryan Tweet. And second pitch is popped up, and right side on the baseline will be the pitcher Tweet coming over to make the catch. And it's one batter, one down. Sammy Satram will come to the plate now. Playing in center field today. Doing some catching yesterday. Pitched a little bit yesterday as well. This one outside, ball 1. Sawyer Satram on deck. And the pitch from Tweed is swung through and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on base. Bottom of inning number 1. 3-seeded Mayport-CG. Patriots trying to see what they can do to climb out of an early hole. Here is Finley Sharon Hope-Page, sent 10 to the plate, scored 4 runs at the top of the first inning to jump out early. Ball and 2 strikes now to the center fielder, Sawyer Satram. Pitch missing. Close pitch, but missing. Even count now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryan Tweet checks in, gets the sign from Salander, and the delivery is up high for a ball. Count will run full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Satram with some power, outfield playing deep. Here is this one is fall back. Count stays at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outfield deep, but straight away alignment. Here to the right hand hitting Sammy Satram, and this one hit into center field, going back and on the run, off the glove. It's off the glove of in center field of Heward, and it will be an error. There's Heward at it, bounce off the glove, and Satcham will take 2 bases on the error. So both teams with defensive miscue and error in the first inning. Finley Sharon Hope-Page took advantage and scored runs in that first inning after that error. See what Mayport-CG can do with Sawyer Satcham. First pitch, skied high right side. Over at first base, it will be caught as Grant Irie calls everyone off, camps underneath it, keeps the glove up there to block out the sun, and the pop up for out number 2. Little conversation here between Sammy Satcham and the pitcher, Ryan Tweet. See what's being said here as Jordan Evans comes to the plate. Evans strides into the right-hand batter's box, awaits the sign, and it's low for a ball. At second base, Sammy Satcham reached on a 2-base error. A ball off the glove out there in center field. Called ball 2. 2-0. 2 down, runner on second base. Patriots at least trying to get on the board in this inning if they can on a 2-out base hit. But with 3-0, we'll see if Evans has the take sign all the way. Check of the runner and deliver home. 4-pitch walk puts Jordan Evans aboard at first base.
Third baseman, number 25, Cade Susie.
So Cade Susie will come up. Susie, a nice catch and a liner to end the top half of the inning. Now hoping he can hit a line drive somewhere and bring in some runs here with 2 down in this bottom of inning number 1. And pitch missing again. That's 5 straight outside the zone, thrown by Ryan Tweet. Trying to relocate. There he finds the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still 2 down. 2 runners on base now. Sammy Satcham, after a 2-base error, is aboard at second. Jordan Evans followed 2 batters later with a 4-pitch walk, aboard at first. Swing and a miss now to Susie. And 1 pitch away. Tweet trying to get out of the inning. Gets the sign and very close, but outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nice curveball, but it didn't quite break in far enough to catch the inside of the plate.
And the 2-2 offering goes to the backstop. Runners will move up on the wild pitch. Sammy Satcham now to third. Jordan Evans follows behind him to second. So put 2 in scoring position now and a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cade Susie. Tweet will set and deliver. Strike 3. Got out with the strikeout. So no runs come in. There were no hits. 1 Finley Sharon Hope-Page error and 2 Mayport-CG runners left on base. After 1 inning complete on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard, Finley Sharon Hope-Page leads over Mayport-CG 4-0.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident that you're choosing the best option. I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsborough office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
We welcome you back to Frost Field, inning number 2. Finley Sharon Hope Page, Mayport-CG. The Horned Frogs lead the Patriots 4-0. Will be the 2, 3, 4 hitters. Braden Mitchell, Owen Zerfus, Tate Zerfus. Due up for Finley Sharon Hope Page. Braden Mitchell reaching on air, scored a run in the first inning. And this first pitch is line foul, wide of the third base coaching box. Andrew Arsvold starts his first full inning on the mound. As he came in relief, got the final out here, and here he gives up a base hit into left field. Well struck off the bat of Braden Mitchell. He's aboard with his first hit. Second time he's reached base here today. Brings up Owen Zerfus, left fielder. Mitchell over at first base. Not a real big lead here. Now facing the righty in Arsvold, who replaced Jake Hutter, the left-hander, to start the game. First pitch called strike to Owen Zerfus. This one duck out of the way, ball 1. Jake Hutter started the game. He went 2/3, gave up 4 runs, 3 of them earned runs, 3 hits, a walk, and he hit 2 batters. Here's a ball hit into right field. Caught. Throw back to first is not in time. There's Mitchell. Almost got caught a little too far, straying off first base. Zerfus will fly out for out number 1. That brings up Tate Zerfus. 0 for 1 today with a pop out to first base. The catcher, Brody Salander, on deck. First pitch, strike 1. Here's Arsvold, delivers this pitch, ground ball left side, slow chopper charging in, field and throw is not in time. There it does pop out, and that allows the runner to go to third on the throw. So Mitchell goes to third on the throw as Tate Zerfus beats out an infield single. Slow roller, good field, good throw by Susie at third base, but better speed there for Tate Zerfus as he beat it out, and then the runner advancing to third on the throw, so runners at first and third. Here is Brody Salander, lifts one down the left field line. It is over the head of the fielder to the fence. A run will score, and right into that 310 mark in the corner went about 308 before it hit the ground. And that will bring in a run as Braden Mitchell scores his second run of the game. Tate Zerfus had to hold up, make sure if it was going to be caught or not. So he stops at second base. Brody Salander with a RBI single, his second RBI, second hit of the game. Jacob Larson coming in as a courtesy runner now for the catcher Salander. Xavier Jacobson will bat. First pitch, he waits on it. It's a called strike. Jacobson was hit by a pitch his first at bat. And this pitch is sky to right side. Coming in and making the catch. Runner will tag at second. Throw comes into third and not in time. It gets by him. Gets to the backstop, but a good job by Arsvold, the pitcher, to be backing up at third base. And he keeps those runners from advancing. So Tate Zerfus tags and goes to third. Jacob Larson there after the throw went to third. He went to second. So 2 in scoring position for Finley Sharon Hope Page. Trying to get now a 2-out hit from Ryan Tweet. This one popped up left side. Drifting and making the catch. And left field is Owen Zerfus. So the fly out to center, the fly out to left ends the inning for Finley Sharon Hope Page. They add 1 run. They do it on 2 base hits, and they leave 2 runners on base. To the bottom half of inning number 2, Finley Sharon Hope-Page leads over Mayport-CG 5-0 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard.
Here in the Valley, and Dakota Heritage Bank in Hillsboro is here to help you be ready. Ask Dakota Heritage about recreational vehicle, camper, and boat loans. Home loans are also available for a change of scenery or a lake cabin getaway. Dakota Heritage Bank can also line you up with agriculture loans and a line of credit. Find more information at dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Hillsboro. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Erickson Agency is your professional independent insurance agency in Hillsboro. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsboro, your insurance headquarters.
Bottom of inning number 2, Mayport-CG comes to the plate with the designated hitter Lucas Fiegelberg to lead things off, followed by Andrew Arsvold and Dylan Heward. Trailing 5-0. 4 in the first, 1 in the second for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Here's Fiegelberg. Looks to get something started here. Get some momentum going for them. First pitch, sky to right side, drifting in foul territory, up against the fence and over the fence, out of play. Chase was given by Grant Irie there at first base, but not enough room. Ryan Tweet onto the mound, starting his second inning here today. Worked out of a little bit of a jam in the first inning. Had a batter reach on error, walked a batter, wild pitch, moved him to second and third, but got out with no runs given up. 2-1 the count now to Lucas Fiegelberg. Left-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. And this one hit right center, giving chase, and caught on the run that time. Zerfus makes the catch out there in center field. Tate Zerfus out there in center field. And 1 down for Mayport-CG in their half of the second. Brings up pitcher Andrew Arsvold. Here looking to see what he can do coming off the bench, and as the substitute pitcher, relief pitcher, there for Hutter, back in the first inning. Pitch miss, ball 1-0 the count. Come back with strike 1. Tweet talking with Coach Fontaine pregame, said, yeah, when he's on throwing strikes, he's real good. He certainly can do that, so let's see him do it. So far, he's done all right. Did walk a batter in the first inning, but came back to recover and strike out the next batter. Here he falls behind, 2 balls, 1 strike. And it then evens it back up, 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
He's got some gas, Jake. I mean, he can make that glove pop behind the plate. So, yeah, as you said, if he can throw strikes, he'll do well.
And here's the pitch in the zone, too low of the zone. Ball 3, full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, just a little trouble locating down low, but we'll see. Here's a check swing, peel down, and they say ball 4. Second walk of the game there from Tweet. We'll bring up Dylan Heward, left fielder, but first we got a courtesy runner. Let's see, 29, Logan Kruger comes in to run. So courtesy runner for the pitcher. Logan Kruger is there at first base. Throw over to first. Runner gets back in time. Not a bad move. Making sure that he's stretched out, coming out of the dugout. So Heward awaits the first pitch. It's called for a strike.
Yeah, make sure he's stretched out or else he ruptures a hammy.
Yeah, you don't need that. But he'll get a good lead off first and a good move as mid-step Tweed throws over to first, and good reaction there by Kruger to get back and dive in safely. No balls, one strike. Runner goes on the pitch. Throw is down. Good throw, and got him by 2 steps. What a throw that time by the catcher, Salander. And caught stealing for out number 2.
Those throws over to first set that up. That second one especially, the ball arrived over there at first as the runner was stepping towards second, and he almost got himself picked off.
And here's the 1-1 offering. It's up high for ball 2.
So with that thought in his mind, he was a lot more cautious and just had no chance on that steal attempt.
And pitches up for ball 3. Yeah, you take a little less of a lead. You get your lead a little bit quicker. So you're a little bit more flat foot. You're not kind of bouncing there with a little bit of momentum as you take your steal. Well, timing's a little off. Here's ball 4. Now to Heward. Second walk of the inning, third of the game. Tweets worked out of those so far. They'll try and do it again with Ethan Bergstrom, number 9 hitter, up here with 2 down in the inning. And the first pitch is outside for a ball. Watching Heward at first base. He's getting a good-sized lead over there off of first. Throw over and back in time. Heward scampers back in.
Well, he can take that big lead as long as he's got the thought in his mind that his first step is going to be back towards first base.
Yeah, he's kind of got a little water bug jitter over to him at first. He goes for second. Throw from Salander. This time the throw would have been on time, but it's a little bit wide to the first base side of second base, and in with a steal is Heward. So good jump beats a good throw that time. 1-1 the count. 2 down. Runner in scoring position, and this pitch misses for ball 2. Ryan Tweet on the mound. Here they gave him that one, ball 3. He hasn't allowed a hit, but he's walked 3 batters and had 1 batter reach on error. Here is Brody Salander going to come out and some words of encouragement, advice. Maybe just give him a half second extra to recompose here on a 3-1 count. Top of the order on deck. And it's ball 4. So that's 3 straight walks. Puts runners on first and second, and we're going to have a time called as Coach Fontaine comes out of the dugout. See if he's going to take the baseball or if we're just doing some words of encouragement as first batter flew out to center field, then a walk to Arsvold. He was caught stealing second base on a good throw from the catcher, Brody Salander. And then back-to-back walks to Dylan Heward and Ethan Bergstrom. And that has runners on first and second. 2 down, bottom of inning number 2. Top of the order up here with Jordan Sherva. He popped out to the pitcher, Tweet, near the first base bag to lead off the first inning, 0 for 1 here today. So, long meeting on the mound. Home plate umpire comes out, says, all right, let's go. Keep the game moving. Everyone jogs back to their defensive positions. And Jordan Sherva comes to the plate. Well, yesterday it was 2 outs in the inning against Thompson in the second inning when Mayport-CG got 5 runs, 3 on a bases clearing triple, and then a 2-run home run. And if Sherva reaches, a similar situation could set up. Here's strike 1 and ball 1. Here to Jordan Sherva. And this one here hit well, and it will be caught in right field. Time as Braden Mitchell goes over, gives a little bit of a leap, makes the catch, and that's out number 3. So 3 walks in the inning do no damage as no runs come in on no hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base for Mayport-CG. Through 2 innings complete on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, Finley Sharon Hope Page leads Mayport-CG 5-0.
Most Americans have some stuff because stuff is important. And when you have stuff, you need a Big Tex trailer. A utility trailer for the golf cart, equipment trailer for the antique car, or gooseneck trailer for moving pipe or the swing set. Big Tex Trailers gets your stuff where you need it. Precise design and quality construction packs more value into each Big Tex trailer. Baked on finish protects your trailer from the elements for years to come. For the Big Tex style that meets your needs, call Tim at Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Goose River Heating and Cooling of Hillsboro is a Rude dealer for the Hillsboro and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Rude furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
Okay. So we got defensive changes for Mayport-CG. Jake Hutter will re-enter the game. He will go to left field. Going then, Dylan Heward will go to center field. And the center fielder, Sammy Satcham, will come in to pitch here for Mayport-CG. So as we get all those changes made in the book, it will be Landon Koenig and Hayden Hushka coming to the plate. First pitch, ground ball left side. Susie picks, throw to first in time to get the runner. 1 pitch, 1 out on the 5-3 putout. Brings up Hayden Hushka. Now for Finley Sharon Hope Page, then the top of the order here in inning number 3. So Hutter out to left, Heward to center, Satcham to the pitcher's mound. 0-1, first pitch strike here to Hayden Hushka. And a little nubber off the bat, fall, 0-2. So Sawyer Satcham behind the plate, Sammy Satcham on the mound, Jordan Evans at first, Cole Kritzberger at second, Ethan Bergstrom at short, Cade Susie at third base. As a ball hit straight up the diamond, it's a base hit for the designated hitter Hushka. And the new center fielder, Dylan Heward, will field and throw it in. He's flanked by Jake Hutter in left field, Jordan Sherva in right field. Here for Finley Sharon Hope Page. They are get that base hit. That's the 7th hit of the game. There's Andrew Arsvold, went 1 1/3 innings pitched. There's he gave up 1 run on 3 hits. And no walks, no strikeouts. So Satcham sends the pitch here on a 2-0 offering, makes it 3-0. So 3-0 to the leadoff hitter, Brady Richmond. Richmond 1 for 2 today. Pair of at-bats in the first inning. He doubled, scored a run, and then he lined out to third. 3-1 the count. Runner aboard on first. Check and deliver. And Richmond thought ball 4. Umpire said strike 2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And Richmond looking to be a hitter. Here it comes, and swing and a miss, strike 3. Out number 2, strikeout number 1 there for Sammy Satcham. Here you look at the way the Patriots have used pitchers the last couple days. As here we get a ball hit left field and readjusting to it, then taking a step in, making the catch is the left fielder, Jake Hutter. And that will be it for inning number 3. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. They lead over Mayport-CG 5-0 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
5-0 your score. Finley Sharon Hope-Page with the lead over Mayport-CG. Bottom of inning number 3. Patriots trying to get some runs going. Come back here. Will be 2, 3, 4 hitters. Sammy Satcham to lead things off. First pitch, ball 1 from Ryan Tweet. Satcham, a 2-base error allowed him to reach his first time up as this pitch fouled back. Out of play, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Sawyer Satcham and Jordan Evans here to lead things off in the 3rd inning. Tweet comes set and delivers low for a ball. Double checking here, making sure no changes that I can see for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. There's a pitch reached out, might have got a piece of it, tap fall for strike 2. Defense for the Horned Frogs. Ryan Tweet on the mound. Brody Salander is doing the catching. Grant Irie at first, Brady Richmond at second. Landon Koenig at shortstop, Xavier Jacobson at third base. Here's we get a ball top towards shortstop, pick and throw, and stretch by Irie is there to make the catch. Good play there on the 6-3 ground out for out number 1. Owen Zerfus in left field, Tate Zerfus in center field, Braden Mitchell in right field. That's the defense for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Horned Frogs leading 5-0, hoping to set up a rematch with Hillsborough Central Valley. That's who the winner of this one plays next, immediately following this game. Pitch low, ball 1. Here's where you sit in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hit to right center field, and it will be down for a base hit, and they will hold him at 1. Base hit for Sawyer Satcham. And that is the first hit of the game against Tweet. He has walked 4, but he hasn't let anyone score. Trying to keep that a theme in this one. One down, and Jordan Evans at the plate. Picked up a walk his first time up. That was back in inning number 1. One down, bottom of inning number 3. Ryan Tweet sets and delivers, and the pitch is up high. Looking here at Tweet on his delivery. Okay, I didn't see it that time. I thought I saw a little hitch previously, but it looked okay that time. Might have just been now. Noah. Got these dragonflies buzzing around. Might have been one of them distracting me. Here's a throw over to first base, back in time.
I think that trip to the mound in the previous inning was all about mechanics and getting a downward plane. Getting a downward plane going on the ball. He was leaving too many balls elevated, and sooner or later the Satrams and Evans and Susie, you get that ball elevated, it's going to be beyond that yellow fence out there.
Yeah, we've seen them put it at or over the fence already in this now the third game in 2 days for Mayport-CG. Pitch called, strike 3. Evans goes down looking, and there's that lower plane you talked about. Got him on the lower part of the zone. Cade Susie will come up now. Strikeout victim his first time up. I was back in inning number 1. Runner on first and Sawyer Satram. There he gets back as Tweet steps off, calls out his catcher Salander, says, let's discuss. Make sure we're on the same page, talk things over.
Sometimes I think those little meetings are something as simple as, which sign are we using? I forgot.
Yeah. Here as the runner goes, throw is down and applying the tag up around the shoulder there. Salander throws out his second base runner of the game for out number 3. So that will do it for the Patriots as no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base through 3 innings of play. Finley Sharon Hope-Page leads on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard 5-0.
Fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
Top of inning number 4. Finley Sharon Hope-Page at the plate. They lead 5-0 over Mayport-CG. 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second. Didn't score in the third. So far 5 runs on 7 hits. They've committed 1 error in the field. They've left 6 batters on base. Meanwhile, Mayport-CG scoreless is no runs allowed, 1 hit. They've committed 1 error. They've left 4 batters on base through 3 innings.
You know, the Patriot pitching strategy so far, I think it's been sound. He's been trying to get some innings out of his maybe lower tier pitchers. It just didn't work out very much, only got 2 innings. But then he brought in Satram and said, we just can't afford to get any further behind. I got to get one of my aces on the mound, and we got to shut them down so we can score.
Here's the pitch, tip, fall. 0-2 the count now to the leadoff batter, Owen Zerfus, followed by Tate Zerfus and Brody Salander, the 3-4-5 hitters. And this pitch missing outside for a ball. And yeah, the gamesmanship of pitching management and everything else in this tournament format, when you got multiple games being played today and you hope you're going to be playing again tomorrow, pitch counts with mandatory days of rest and everything, it's always interesting to see how you manage your depth. As the 1-2 offering, check swing went too far, strike 3. Their second strikeout by Sammy Satcham as Owen Zerfus is down. Brings up Tate Zerfus, 1 for 2 today so far. Singled back in inning number 2. First pitch to him comes up high for a ball.
Yeah, in these double elimination tournaments, you find out who's got multiple arms and who doesn't. Teams that do have 4 or 5 guys that can all throw it and throw it well, this is where their depth shows.
And not even the true ace, having 4 or 5 of those guys, but having guys that just pump it through the zone so you don't get those pitch counts up there.
Yep.
Here's we're getting a fresh baseball in there. Gonna walk it out here to Satcham himself. Satcham did pitch last night. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 hits and a run, struck out 2 there against Thompson. And a ball golfed down the left field line, fair territory, and we're going to hold the runner on first as Hutter gets to it quickly enough that Tate Zerfus is held at first base with a single, his second hit of the game. Brings up Brody Salander now. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of RBIs. He also scored a run back in the first.
One thing about these Spartans is, for the most part, they can hit. They can flat out mash the ball. Just not quite consistent enough with it yesterday to win that first game of the day, but I think their hitting abilities are showing today.
Well, Coach Fontaine did say that yesterday he felt they were a little bit too passive at the plate, letting some first pitch strikes go by them and getting behind in the count. They have seemed a little bit more aggressive out here this afternoon. There's a 1-1 count now to Brody Salander. As Satcham sets and delivers, the pitch comes up high for ball 2, 2-1. At first base, Tate Zerfus. 1 out, top of inning number 4, 5-0. Finley Sharon Hope-Page leads. And this pitch inside. Plate discipline, batter's eye there for the catcher, Brody Salander. Here's facing Satcham for the first time today. 3-1 offering. Outside, ball 4, a walk. So it puts runners on first and second. Man in scoring position for Xavier Jacobson. 0 for 1 today in his 2 trips. He flew out to center field and he was hit by a pitch. Here he'll look for a pitch to hit as that one comes up over his head. Ball 1. 1-0 your count. Check of the runners and delivered. Nice backhand crossbody catch by the catcher Sawyer Satcham. Catching the pitcher Sammy Satcham. And the pitch is called strike. Strikeout, single, walk. And so we got 1 down and 2 runners on base for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. And now 3 runners on base as I don't know what Jacobson did, but he's been hit twice today by the Patriot pitching staff. So he will be aboard, and that will load the bases. 4th time that Sharon Hope-Page is going to have the bases loaded in this game. They had it loaded 3 times in the first inning. Meeting on the mound here for Mayport-CG, talking things over. There's Satcham and it's like chatting there with Coach
Good
and
mount
catcher.
trip here because Satram, I think, needs to slow down his delivery a little bit. Kind of seems to be rushing, and maybe that's his normal style. I just haven't seen him throw enough, but it just looks like he's hurrying the pitch. He's losing his release point, and that ball is just going all over the place. It's also hard for an umpire to start calling strikes when you have been missing the strike zone everywhere. The umpire tends to squeeze the zone a little bit on you because you are missing so badly.
Oh, we'll see what happens now. Infield will play in on the grass all around. Bases loaded, one down in the first pitch. Backs Ryan Tweet out of the zone. He came up with the bases loaded in the first inning, had a sacrifice fly, bring in a run. He also flew out to left field his second time up. Gets ahead 2-0. And Satram still working quickly as he goes to the full windup here on the mound with the bases loaded, but falls behind 3-0 and looks a little frustrated, maybe a little agitated there that he's not finding his spot. Bunt is shown, pulled back. It's ball 4, a walk, and a run comes in. So bases loaded RBI on a walk. Tate Zerfus will score. We'll be going to third is the courtesy runner, Jacob Larson. Here's this pitch is popped up. And over at third base, infield fly was called. Susie is underneath it. And
now that's a case where a little patience is needed at the plate. Pitcher's not finding the zone. He's missing all over the place. Take a strike or two in that case.
There's a pitch taken for ball 1 by Hayden Huska. 1 for 1 today with a RBI on a walk and a single. Here's this pitch has fallen back out of play. 2 runs have scored this game on bases loaded walks. Another one coming in on a wild pitch. One on a sac fly and an RBI single from Brody Salander as well.
Better had to duck to get out of the way of that pitch, and right away his teammates started razzing him. Take it, come on, take it for the team.
Here's the 2-1 offering, swung through for a strike, and I don't know, I've seen the arm of Satram. I don't know if I would, I mean, I want to be a good teammate, but.
Yeah.
And the 2-2 offering, just off the mark, full count, 3-2. Bases loaded, everyone's going to be going. Here's the full count, payoff pitch. Popped up, is it playable here? Right side. First baseman, ooh, Satram and Evans run into each other. Evans does make the catch. Able to reach up and make it before colliding, hold on to it as he tumbles to the ground. And the P3 for out number 3. But 1 run comes in on 1 hit. 2 walks and a hit batter. There were no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Add a run, make it 6-0 on your community or on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard. Finley Sharon Hope Page leads over Mayport-CG.
These reminder of COVID points to share with North Dakota Smart Restart from Trail District Health Unit. Smartphone users are encouraged to download the Care19 app for Android or Apple devices. This will help increase success levels with contact tracing in North Dakota. Get answers to most COVID-related questions in North Dakota by visiting ndresponse.gov. Trail District Health Unit, Public Health, Prevent, Promote, Protect.
When it comes to an attorney, you need someone you can trust. Someone who puts the needs of their client above their own. The attorneys at Onstead Twitchell are committed to improving the lives of their clients and creating strong communities by providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. Onstead Twitchell has deep roots in the Red River Valley, with offices in Castleton, Hillsborough, and West Fargo. In Hillsborough, call 701-636-5700 or online at onsteadlaw.com. Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Your life, your law firm.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Patriots.
To the bottom of inning number 4. Mayport-CG at the plate, trailing Finley Sharon Hope-Page 6-0. Will be Cade Susie, Lucas Fugelberg, and Jake Hutter. Due up. And first pitch, ball 1 to Susie. He was at the plate at the end of the 3rd inning when the runner was caught trying to steal second. Now he gets a fresh count here and gets ahead 2-0 this at bat. And the pitch from Tweed has fouled off the mask of the catcher and maybe the home plate umpire too. Everyone looks to be okay. Here with the right-hand hitter up. Corner infield there, looks like maybe guarding the line at first. About normal depth at third as a swing and a miss for strike 2. Outfield playing fairly straight away. With the right hand hitting third baseman, Cade Susie. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one popped to the backstop. Stays 2-2. There's that on-deck hitter, Fugelberg, runs over, grabs it. And comes set and the delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Susie goes down for the second time on strikes. Now bring up Lucas Fugelberg. Fugelberg here today flew out to center field his first at-bat, 0 for 1. For the left-hand hitting DH, hitting for the second baseman, Cole Kritzberger. Little landscape of the batter's box. And now it's good to go. And the first pitch comes up high, but gets him to chase after it. 0-1. 0-1 to Fugelberg. And Jake Hutter on deck. Miss on this one, 1 ball, 1 strike from Ryan Tweet. Starting this game for Finley Sharon Hope-Page, working here in the 4th inning. Pitch popped up, it will go near the backstop and out of play. Hits the top of the grandstand. Startles a waking fan maybe underneath. Yeah.
You know, that hit you talked about last inning on Tweet, it seems to be his lead leg. Sometimes he pauses with it. Other times he lifts it and smoothly steps it forward. That might be a key to his control.
Yeah, and I can't really tell if it's on certain pitch types, breaking ball, fastball, or if it's just a little hitch that needs to be smoothed out. But 2-2 after that missed pitch, and now comes back and gets a swinging hit into center field, giving chase, and making the catch on the run is Tate Zerfus. And again, a fly out to center field for Lucas Fugelberg. He's down 0 for 2 today. Brings up Jake Hutter. Hutter started the game on the mound, was lifted for Andrew Arsvold after 2/3 of an inning. Arsvold batted once, he walked and was caught stealing, and now Hutter's back into the game in left field. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. So 0-1 here to Hutter. That pitch catches the zone. Nice frame job by Salander. And just like that, Ryan tweets up 0-2. Looking to shut him down for a 1-2-3 inning if he can. Pitch popped up. Right side, playable over first base. Irie will grab it, and it is a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, hits, errors, runners left on base. With 4 innings complete, Finley Sharon Hope-Page leads over Mayport-CG on your Golden Harvest Tim Kazette seed sales scoreboard, 6-0.
Great playing Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsboro. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsboro, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Hillsboro Drug is open. To fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health, come to Hillsboro Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsboro Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsboro Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Top of the order, Brady Richmond, Braden Mitchell, Owen Zerfus, due up for Finley Sharon Hope Page. As they face Sammy Satram. This will be the last batter that, let's see. No, I take that back. Now Satcham through the order full time. Here's Richmond. This one down the line, left field, up against the line, ranging over, making the catch on the line is Jake Hutter. And Richmond down for the first out in inning number 5. Braden Mitchell to the plate. Mitchell's 1 for 3 today with a single and 2 runs scored. And the first pitch from Satcham is a tapper. Past Satcham over at short, pick and throw to first to stretch off. No, kept the foot on the bag. Thought for a second there that Koenig's throw was going to pull Evans off the bag, but using the long framed and good stretchability, he's 6-3 put out for out number 2. Brings up Owen Zerfus. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and run scored, and now he'll reach on error. That time, after Koenig getting a nice play, this time it bounces away from him. Puts a runner on board, lets the inning continue. Brings up Tate Zerfus. He's 2 for 3 today with a run scored. And we talked last inning about being patient with the pitcher that's a little around the outside of the zone. Now I think the first 3 batters on, 4 pitches? So with 2 down, a runner on first base. Shows what we know. And another first pitch swinging. This one into center field. And Tate Zerfus goes to first as Owen Zerfus goes to second. Brings up Brody Salander. He's had a good bat here today. 2 singles, 2 RBIs, a run score, and he walked once. So he'll take off those catcher gear and get ready to go. Runners on first and second in Owen and Tate Zerfus. 2 down. Inning number 5. Pitch again, first pitch swinging, this one down the right field line. It will land fair. Runner will round third. Coming up home, and the throw goes there, cut off by the pitcher Satcham. And it will be runners on the corners as Salander comes through again. Another base hit, another RBI. 3 singles, 3 RBIs, and he's walked in 4 plate appearances. So Owen Zerfus scoring for his second run scored of the game. Tate Zerfus goes over to third. Runners on the corners as Jacob Larson comes in to courtesy run for the catcher Salander at first base. Xavier Jacobson swing and miss at the first pitch. Kind of a hesitation check swing there. But went around too far. 0-1. Here's the pitch from Satcham, called for a strike. Jacobson's been up to the plate 3 times. He flew out to center field and he's been hit by the pitch twice. Here with an 0-2 delivery, Satcham sends it and a little nubber fall. No, it's going to roll fair. Throw to first is in time as Sawyer. Satcham picks it up from his catcher's spot and throws it over to Evans at first base. So another run comes in for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. They do it on 2 hits, 1 error. They leave 2 runners on base. To the bottom of inning number 5, Mayport-CG will bat. They trail Finley Sharon Hope-Page 7-0 on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsboro is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsboro.
Valley Plains
Fifth inning, bottom of the 5th inning. Mayport-CG Patriots at the plate. They trail the Finley Sharon Hope-Page Horned Frogs 7-0. Will be Dylan Heward, Ethan Bergstrom, Jordan Sherva, the 8-9-1 batters. First pitch, ball 1 from Ryan Tweet. Here's this pitch popped up. Third base side, then coming in, making the sliding catch. What a play that time, as go down, catch it in the hip pocket. Xavier Jacobson makes a play.
Tweet is getting some great support from his fielders today. They're making some plays that they didn't make yesterday. The outfield has just been chasing down everything hit out there. And you get a diving catch in foul territory like that. That really helps out the confidence of a pitcher.
And now the number 9 hitter, Ethan Bergstrom, will bat. He walked in his first plate appearance. That coming in the slide like that. I missed something as I wrote in my book then, because Heward's aboard at first base. Did they call interference on that?
I missed it too.
Huh.
I have no idea. I've completely missed it too.
So it was in foul territory. They must have called catcher's interference or getting the glove or something in there, because I don't know what else it would be that would award him first base.
That's about all it could be.
Yeah. I was writing it down in my book. So I apparently wrote it down wrong. It's 3-0 as the throw over chases Heward back to first base. 3-0 to, again, Ethan Bergstrom, who walked his first time up. One of 4 walks issued in the game by Tweet, now 5 as he goes down for the second time. He walks down to first base. So runners on first and second. We got a mound visit coming up. This looks like it'll be it for Tweet here in the game today. We'll take a break here. We'll get the new pitcher in, and we'll be back with more on yourliveevent.com. 7-0. Finley Sharon Hope-Page leads over Mayport-CG. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat sales scoreboard.
Hiring service technicians. These positions are full-time with competitive wage, earning up to $40 per hour, plus benefits package and a great work environment. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561. Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsboro and Crookston is looking to hire service technicians, earning up to $40 per hour. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561.
Well, Tweet will stay in the ball game, pitching for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Coach Fontaine using his mound visit there to talk things out with the infield. Pitch, strike one, pops his own here with the top of the order. Jordan Sherva. And Sammy Satcham, Sawyer Satcham. Got runners on first and second. And called strike two. Sherva popped out to the pitcher and flew out to right field, 0 for 2 in his 2 plate appearances today. So he bats with nobody out and 2 on in the 5th inning. Here's a ball hit into left field. The hit is hanging up and lands in front of the left fielder. He comes up firing and gets it into third and diving back in at third is Heward as he kind of went through the stop sign, then slowed up and got back to third base. So Sherva aboard with a single. Surface there, able to get it back in quickly and keep those runners from advancing too far, but bases loaded now for Sammy Satcham. 0 for 2 today, reached on error and grounded out to short in his 2 plate appearances. Here against Ryan Tweet, first pitch, ball 1. 1-0 with the bases loaded, nobody out. Great chance for Mayport-CG to get back in the game. As the pitch is popped up, was it? No, it'll drift out of play behind home plate, where we see some Hillsborough Central Valley Blue Sock players walking by, getting some warm-ups in here. They'll take on the winner of this game immediately following the conclusion. Well, not immediately. Got to prep the field a little bit, but shortly thereafter. 1-1 count, ground ball left side towards short to second for 1. Throw to first, no throw to first. So a fielder's choice and an RBI for Sammy Satcham. Here it will be Jordan Sherva out at second for out number 1. Meanwhile, Dylan Heward will score the first run for Mayport-CG, and Ethan Bergstrom will go over to third base. So runners on the corners. We'll see here what they want to do with Satcham as we get a throw over to first base. He gets back in time. Salander has thrown out 2 of the 3 base runners in this game so far. Here, and here the runner goes, and don't know if the throw is supposed to be cut off or what, but it kind of bounced towards second base. Satcham in safely with a steal. So runners now on second and third. 1-0.
He just got pelted by a rock.
Where'd the rock come from?
The catcher found a rock in front of the plate there.
Oh.
And he winged it over towards the sideline here. The darn thing hit me right in the arm.
God. I was talking about a nice arm, you know, here. I didn't think he'd start throwing rocks at us. Yeah.
They say he's a little wild. He missed second base by quite a bit with that rock toss.
3-0 the count to Sawyer Satcham with first base open. Understandably being a little patient with him, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Brings up Jordan Evans. Evans 0 for 1 today with a walk and a strikeout. I'm just impressed that he got it by the camera and the equipment and didn't hit me most of all, and that's what I'm impressed by. Pitch popped up. Is it playable? Giving chase up against the backstop, and that's again a roof ball on top of the grandstand there behind home plate. So 0-1 the count to Jordan Evans. Playing in on the corners, double play depth in the middle infield. We step off the mound, back on, get the sign, and set to deliver the 0-1 offering. It's in the dirt, good block by Salander.
Tweed tried to overthrow that one. He just cocked his wrist and really tried to get something extra on it and missed his release point.
Bases are loaded with one down as the pitch is popped up, and behind first base it is in trouble, and it will be right on the line, fair. 1-2 will score as Satcham was right in, 2 steps behind Bergstrom. Got a good read on that one from second base. Saw no one was going to get it, and it's a 2-run single for Jordan Evans. And another mound visit coming up here. Coach Fontaine comes out, and that might be it for Tweet. Here, so we have Sawyer Satcham at third base. We have Jordan Evans at first base after his 2 RBI single. Here, and that does look like it's going to be it for Tweet. So pitching change coming here. It's now 7-3, the score on the Golden Harvest Tim Kazette Seed Sill scoreboard. We'll be back after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires, or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsboro, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsboro.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
New pitcher for Finley Sharon Hope Page will be Tate Zerfus. As he comes to the mound, sends Ryan Tweed out to center field. Straight swap there. Center field for the pitcher. So the righty coming in, he will inherit runners on the corners with Sawyer Satcham at third base, Jordan Evans at first base. Evans with a 2 RBI single there with the bases loaded. Make it now a 7-3 ball game. 3 runs coming in this bottom of the 5th inning for Mayport-CG. And now we're all good to get going again. Cade Susie will come to the plate.
Number 25, third baseman, Cade Susie.
And Susie here today 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He'll face Zerfus, and he'll get a runner off second base. He's going to run over. Now he's going to take the runner at first, but the runner is going to come in to score. So they'll trade an out for a run, as Jordan Evans is picked off. And meanwhile, Sawyer Satcham will score from third. So the bases are empty now with 2 outs. Now I'll bring up, or keep Cade Susie at the plate. First pitch, ball 1. Zerfus just stepped off and saw the runner at second, was trying to run him back, but then chased after him. And now a ground ball towards short, throw in the dirt, gets by Irie, and everyone is safe. There is the error, allows the inning to continue. Second error of the game by Finley Sharon Hope Page. Brings up Lucas Fugelberg, 0 for 2 today with a pair of flyouts to center field. Get a fresh baseball, one that's not so scuffed up in here for this next pitch.
Something that we missed on the camera because of the angle over there, but great hustle by the catcher to get down the line and get that ball away from the fence. It actually saved advancing to second base.
Yeah, Salanders played a nice job behind the plate here today. Made a couple strong throws to throw runners out, and there you talk about just doing little things of backing up and being in the right position. But pitch misses, ball 2. 2-0 the count to Lucas Fugelberg, the designated hitter, hitting for the second baseman Cole Kritzberger. And here's a set by Zerfus, and this one fouled to the backstop for strike 1. Tate Zerfus. Here starts the game in center field, now on in relief, trying to get the final out here in the inning number 5. Keep that a 3-run margin right now for Finley Sharon Hope Page, as 4 Mayport-CG Patriots have crossed home plate. They got another one on first base with 2 down in the inning. 3-1 the count. Swung on and left side, giving chase and on the run and out of play. There's Jacobson was motoring from third base, trying to get over there up against the fence, but it was well over the fence into those trees. So full count now, 3-2. Runner will be off with the pitch. Should be off with the pitch. I don't want to assume what he's going to be doing. But there he does go on the pitch, and it is popped up right side, out past second base, drifting back, and was that caught? No, it was not. Look, tried to make an over-the-shoulder tumbling basket catch, and they say no catch. Everyone's safe.
Outfielders really should have called him off on that play, because the spin on that ball, once it goes to its apex up at the top, it starts to spin away from the infield, and an infielder backing up on that ball always ends up teetering backwards like that. The outfielders that are coming in have a much better chance at that ball.
As it is, they do not get it. The inning continues. Runners on the corners and no throw, as Fugelberg will steal second base. As much as defensive indifference, I guess, as an actual steal. But wanted to keep that runner on third. Called strike 2, 0-2 now. I will give them credit, though, on that. When they heard the second baseman call for it, they backed off. We've seen a couple instances where collisions or near collisions have happened because you don't talk. They were at least talking out there. Pitch fall to the backstop here from Jake Hutter. Here, and he would represent the tying run. Trying to do something here as Zerfus fires the 0-2 offering, and a soft liner back to Zerfus for out number 3. So 9 go to the plate, 4 cross home plate, 4 runs come across on 1, 2, 3 base hits, 1 error, and they leave 2 runners on base. Now after 5 complete, we go to the 6th inning. On your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seat cell scoreboard, Finley Sharon Hope Page still leads 7-4 over Mayport-CG on yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help you with all of your building projects. Are you building something new? Doing some remodeling? Maybe adding a deck? Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete it. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help in planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Today's agriculture is a complex business. It's much more than just planting or harvesting. It requires knowledge of marketing a crop, assessing risk, managing people, and staying current with changing technology. That's why more and more farmers turn to Ag Country Farm Credit Services with a full range of agricultural products and an experienced professional staff who can help you reach your financial goals. At Ag Country, we're here to make your job easier. Give us a call today.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank, and I would like to know your story. Our lives and our businesses are comprised of events. We have all had our failures and successes, and these events define our character. If your character includes values like trustworthy, respectful, honest, and responsible, then your story matches well with ours, and we would consider it a privilege to be your financial partner. At the Goose River Bank, we believe that a strong bank builds strong communities. The Goose River Bank, member FDIC.
Well, a pitch popped up, drifting out of play. Be 0-2 now for the batter, Ryan Tweet. Tweet started at pitcher before going to center field last inning. Comes in 0 for 1 today with a walk, a sacrifice fly, and 2 RBIs. And this pitch hit high left field, drifting over to the line, and making the catch is the left fielder, Jake Hutter. And that will be out number 1. Brings up Landon Koenig for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. 1 for 3 today with a single. Ground out, and he popped into an infield fly. Here's the 8th spot in the order. Tries to add to that hit total here. Pitch misses low. Even count now, 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 runs coming up for Mayport-CG in the 5th inning. They trail now 7-4. Finley Sharon Hope-Page got to do something to get some momentum back to him, as here's a ball well struck into center field, going back on the run and making a catch on the run is Heward, as he covered a lot of ground to get over into left center field that time. And the fly out for out number 2. Real nice catch on the run. So it will be Hayden Hushka. He bats, he takes the first pitch, low for ball 1. Hushka walked, singled, and popped out in his 3 play appearances. He did pick up an RBI on a bases loaded walk in the 1st inning. Top of the order on deck with Grady Richmond. 2-0, 2-1 after a swing and a miss, strike 1. Soft breeze blowing through here at Frost Field in Hope, as there's a little bit stronger breeze on the swing and miss, strike 2. And the 2-2 offering, strike 3 swinging. Fell behind, came back to get him on 3 straight strikes. So a 3 up, 3 down, 6th inning for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. No runs, hits, errors, runners left on base. Mayport-CG looks to keep the momentum going. They trail by 3, 7-4. The score on your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seat Sales Scoreboard.
Love about Hillsboro, North Dakota. Top-notch school district with fantastic facilities and growing enrollment. Great healthcare and friendly people. Nestled between 2 of North Dakota's largest cities, Hillsboro embodies a small-town atmosphere that is sure to make you feel right at home. The HEDC and City of Hillsboro invites you to pay a visit and experience Hillsboro. Visit hillsboro-nd.com to learn more about Hillsboro, a small town with big opportunity.
Many, many happy people that are mowing grass with their new Cub Cadet lawnmower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Yes, everyone is so happy as the lawns are pristine looking, beautiful grass, precision-like cutting with the Wright Cub Cadet mower from Wright Cub Cadet in Hillsboro. Talk to Darren or Mike. They also have some used mowers on hand. They have tillers and all of the lawn and garden machines at Wright Cub Cadet Hillsboro. Stop by and see them today.
When it comes to insurance, you should be confident.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th, number 36.
We go to bottom of inning number 6. Mayport-CG trailing by 3 runs, 7-4. Finley Sharon Hope-Page with 4 runs in the 1st, added a run in the 2nd, picked up a run in the 4th and 5th. All 4 of Mayport-CG's came last in, and a decent start to this one as Dylan Heward gets on with a hit by pitch.
Number 19.
He's reached all 3 times. He's walked, he reached on a catcher's interference, and he has now been hit by a pitch. So that'll bring up Ethan Bergstrom. He walked last time up. He's actually walked twice today. No official at bat. Throw over to first. Heward gets back in. The ball hits him. The ball actually hits Heward on the throw. He looks okay. So he gets up, a little dust off of the jersey pants after sliding back. So our pitcher, Tate Zerfus, came on in relief last inning. The pitch comes up high. There for ball 1. So all 4 runs that were scored were attributed to the starter Ryan Tweet. And that pitch misses for ball 2. So Tweet's line is 4 1/3 innings, 4 runs, 3 hits, 6 walks, 2 strikeouts. And here is Zerfus trying to find that strike zone. He's been up high on 3 straight pitches. Salander will come out from the catcher's spot, call time as he talks it over. Make sure they're on the same page. A little practice throw motion there, so mechanic thing for Zerfus. He'll climb back on top of the hill as Heward gets the lead off first base. Here's the delivery. Up high, it's a 4-pitch walk, and that's 3 times that Bergstrom's been at the plate, 3 times that he's walked. Don't have to swing the bat when they're letting you go down to first for free. Time called with a mound visit. And we'll see if we have another pitching change or not. If it's so, it'll be the 6th different pitcher that's been used in this game between the 2 teams. And
so
look,
the gamble by the Patriots with their pitching lineup today may be just about to pay off here, because Satrom came in and basically shut down the offense. Yeah, he's allowed a run. Is it 1 or 2?
He's allowed 2. One of them was after reached on error, though. So.
Okay, gave up 2 runs. Yeah. But Satrom overall has really slowed down the Spartan offense. And now the Spartan pitchers are
well, we're going to have a new
feeling
pitcher.
The heat, if you will.
New
Having
pitcher.
trouble finding the strike zone.
Yeah, Landon Koenig will come in to pitch. So we'll see here where if Zerfus goes back to center, where Tweet, if he's over at what they're going to do with the defensive alignment. But we'll take a quick break here while the warm-up pitches are being tossed and get you back here in the bottom of the 6th inning to Frost Field when we return.
I'm Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, Hillsboro. Let's find and discuss the best insurance policy for your home, auto, farm, life, or business. Stop in to see Ryan Updahl or I at our Hillsboro office, or give us a call at 701-436-5777, or toll free at 1-800-498-5777. This is Rich Gerke of Farmers Union Insurance, and we look forward to doing business with you.
Well, the new pitcher will be Landon Koenig. So with Koenig coming in, tallying up the final line for Tate Zerfus. Well, not final because he has runners on base. But the defensive alignment here, so Brody Salander will remain at catcher. Grant Irie stays at first. Brady Richmond at second base. Owen Zerfus will be the new shortstop. Xavier Jacobson stays at third base. Ryan Tweet goes to left field. Tate Zerfus returns to center field. Braden Mitchell is in right field. And now Landon Koenig is on the pitcher's mound for Finley Sharon Hope Page. So he comes in with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Runners on base here as should have first and second. Oh, there. Okay. I was looking at the guy in the first base coaching box. I'm like, where's the runner? Well, he was hidden behind the coach. here in umpire pointing out to center field.
Yeah, we've got a van out there, a white van that's really glaring.
Oh, off the windshield.
Hard. Yeah. It looks
Yeah.
like a pickup, too, as well.
Yeah, there's a couple of them there that can be a little distracting there to the batter's eye. So they're moving a little bit, repositioning.
Now pitching for the Horned Frogs, number 15, Landon Koenig.
Just trying to find some shade to park in between those trees.
Leadoff hitter, number 22, Jordan Sherva.
What? Now looks like we're all ready to go. Well, maybe. We got the van backing up now. Backing into the spot. I don't know. It's like driver's ed out here. You got to do your three-point turn. You know, crank the wheel, check over your shoulder. Yeah. So nobody out in the bottom of the sixth inning. Runners on first and second. 7-4 is our score. First pitch comes in low. Here from Landon Koenig, third pitcher of the game for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. So Zerfus faces 5 batters, gives up 1 hit. He walked and hit 1 batter each. He did have 1 batter reach on an error, and he is responsible for the 2 runners on base right now. So Koenig with a 1-1 offering in the dirt, blocked off the face mask as it hit the dirt and bounced up into the face mask of the catcher. Good stop by Salander behind home plate.
2 guys that are nuts to play the position that they do. One is catcher in a baseball game, and the other is goalie in a hockey game.
Yeah, kind of.
You had these projectiles coming at you at about 100 miles an hour, and you're supposed to stand in front of or squat in front of those things and stop them.
Even more insane, though, is the goalie in lacrosse.
That's true.
Yeah, you don't have as much padding as you do the other 2. Pitch for a strike, full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And runners on first and second, nobody out. We'll see if Heward's getting a nice little lead off second. Pitch is low, though, it's ball 4. And that brings the go-ahead run to the plate.
Now batting for the Patriots, the pitcher, number 7.
So Dylan Heward on to third base, Ethan Bergstrom to second base, Jordan Sherva aboard with a walk at first. And that brings up Sammy Satram, and these are the guys you want up at the plate with nobody out and the bases loaded when you're trailing in the 6th inning. Here's Sammy Satram. First pitch to him is a called strike. Bad news is the bases are loaded. Good news is you got to force at any base. So if you can make them get weak contact, you can maybe get a couple outs. Here's a block of the baseball behind home plate by Salander. There's 1 ball, 1 strike. Sammy Satram at the plate, Sawyer Satram on deck. Pitch just missing. For a ball, 2 balls and a strike. Sammy Satram here today, 0 for 3, reached on error and a fielder's choice. He also picked up an RBI and stole a base. And now a ball high into center field. Going back is Zerfus, and just in front of the fence, makes the catch, quickly gets it in. Good throw, but no way that the runner wasn't going to tag and score on that one. So Dylan Heward will score from third base. Ethan Bergstrom tags and goes to third base. Sherva stays at first, and it's a sac fly, another RBI.
Batting for the Patriots,
there for
number 12.
Sammy Satram. So 1 down, and actually Sherva did end up tagging and going to second base. So he did make it to second. So runners on second and third, that takes the force play away. Satram walked his last time up, came in to score a run. He's 1 for 2 today with that walk and a single. First pitch, strike 1. Jordan Evans on deck as we step off the mound. Here Koenig gonna keep those runners on second and third, keep a 2-run lead going into the 7th if he can. Gonna shut things down. Called strike 2. Runner on third, and Ethan Bergstrom is attributed to Tate Zerfus if he scores. His time is called. Satcham steps out and back into the right-hand batter's box. Look here, Koenig gets a sign he likes, nods and sets and delivers in the dirt to the backstop. Run will break for the plate. Throw will be not in time. It's a run scored and a 1-run ball game. Here on the wild pitch. There, so Zerfus will be charged with 2 runs. 1 hit, a walk, and a hit batter in his 2/3 of an innings pitched. 2-2, pitch misses to Sawyer Satcham. Here you got Jordan Sherva on third base representing the tying run. 1 down, you're just going to try and lift one deep enough to the outfield that Sherva with decent speed can score. Full count, 3-2. Big pitch here for Landon Koenig. It is ball 4. So another walk, and just 4 hits in the game for Mayport-CG. But with 6, 7, 8, now 9 walks plus a hit batter, so 10 free passes in the game, keeping those base runners there and making it tough to hold on to that lead. Here you got a ball 1 to Jordan Evans. Runners on first and second, 1 down, and the runner goes for second. There's a stolen base by Sawyer Satcham. He's taking the free base. Pitch up for ball 2. Control and accuracy has been a cause of concern for both teams today. And a ball that will tie the things up, possibly give them the lead. And it's by Hutter. Not Hutter, but by a Tweet out in left field. And 2 runs score. So Evans will get credit for an RBI and a single. And he goes to second base on the error. There with Jordan Sherva scoring and Sawyer Satcham scoring on the error to give Mayport-CG the 8-7 lead. So opposite game script as last night for Mayport-CG, as they had the early lead and Thompson came back. Now they've come back against Finley Sharon Hope-Page, and we have another pitching change as now Owen Zerfus will get his turn on the mound. We'll take a break and be back. Mayport-CG now leads 8-7. Your Golden Harvest Tim Cassette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Summertime is here in the Valley, and Dakota Heritage Bank in Hillsboro is here to help you be ready. Ask Dakota Heritage about recreational vehicle, camper, and boat loans. Home loans are also available for a change of scenery or a lake cabin getaway. Dakota Heritage Bank can also line you up with agriculture loans and a line of credit. Find more information at dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Hillsboro. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Owen Zerfus comes in for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. He will pitch. As Koenig goes back to shortstop. So Koenig with a 1/3 inning pitch. He's given up 2 runs. He is responsible for the runner Out at second base in Jordan Evans. He walked 2, gave up 1 hit. It's also a sacrifice fly and an error there for his time on the mound. So now Owen.
This is all about that pitching depth we talked about before. As a coach, you've just had guys walking batter after batter, and you walk to the mound as a coach and you're thinking, okay, where do I go now? And you almost have a meeting on the mound and say, okay, who wants to try now? You got to find somebody who can throw strikes over the plate.
Well, and the starter, Ryan Tweet, did fare fairly well through the first 4 innings, did not give up a run, only 1 hit. He did walk 6 people, and maybe that attributing to some pitch count and some fatigue. But there now this last, inning and a third, there with the fix, and so far 1 out down in the bottom of the 6th inning with 8 runs coming in from Mayport-CG, and they're looking for more. With Cade Susie at the plate, he falls this one to the backstop. He falls behind 0-2. They're against Owen Zerfus. So Ryan Tweet, Tate Zerfus, Landon Koenig, and now Owen Zerfus, the 4 pitchers being used in the game by Finley Sharon Hope Page. And the delivery is low for ball 1. Time called there is looked like Salander got a little dirt in the face there. I'm sure with the sweat there, having to wear the gear and on a hot day and dirt flying up, get a little bit in the eyes. So get that cleared out. And ball and 2 strikes with 1 down, runner on second base, bottom of the 6th inning. And pitch hit right side into right center field. It is the right fielder making the catch as Mitchell kind of somewhat awkwardly goes down to a knee, but he's able to make the catch for out number 2. Brings up Lucas Fugelberg, designated hitter. 1 for 3 today with a pair of flyouts and a single. He also stole the base last inning. So as it stands now, Finley Sharon Hope Page trying to keep that runner on second and make it minimal work for them to do in the top of the 7th to continue their season. First pitch, strike 1. And Owen Zerfus gets a ground ball right side going fall past first base. And will be 0-2. So 1 strike away from getting out of the inning, get the bats back in the dugout, and see here with, Sammy Satram on the mound for Mayport-CG last inning. We'll see if he comes out for the 7th as well. The way he's pitched, I think so. He's pitched pretty well. Pitch missing, ball and 2 strikes. 2 down, runner on second base. Called strike 3. That will do it as Sharon Hope Page keeps it now. It's a 1-run game as Mayport-CG comes back, takes the lead with 4 runs in the inning. They lead on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sale scoreboard 8-7 on yourlifeevent.com.
Agency is your professional independent insurance agency in Hillsborough. We take the time to listen to you, analyze your needs, and match you up with the best plans offered by a number of leading insurance companies. Whether you need auto, homeowners, life, health, long-term care, business, or farm insurance, stop in and visit with Lee Erickson at the Erickson Agency, 502 West Caledonia Avenue, 701-636-5852. The Erickson Agency of Hillsborough, your insurance headquarters. Most Americans have some stuff because stuff is important. And when you have stuff, you need a Big Tex trailer. A utility trailer for the golf cart, equipment trailer for the antique car, or gooseneck trailer for moving pipe or the swing set. Big Tex Trailers gets your stuff where you need it. Precise design and quality construction packs more value into each Big Tex trailer. Baked on finish protects your trailer from the elements for years to come. For the Big Tex style that meets your needs, call Tim at Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough, 701-430-0877.
Well, the top of the 7th inning begins as we begin on hour 3 of this game. And started a little after 12:40 here this afternoon. Now up close to 3 o'clock already. Strike 1 to Brady Richmond, followed by Braden Mitchell and Owen Zerfus, the top of the order for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Now trailing by a run, 8-7. Swing and a miss by Richmond. He's 1 for 4 today with a double and a run scored. He swings and misses, striking out versus Satcham. And that's Sammy Satcham there with the strikeout. Brings up Braden Mitchell. Here is Satcham here. He started the 3rd inning. So this is his 4th inning of work. There's a ground ball left side. Slow roller at short. Picked and throw across the diamond is in time. And down to the final out. Owen Zerfus will come up. Well, he kind of came to the rescue in the bottom of inning number 6 to get out of the inning and keep the damage to a minimum. See if he can come through in the top of inning number 7 and get on base and run around to score. The pitch goes to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Satcham so far has given up 4 hits, 2 runs, 3 strikeouts, couple walks, hit a batter. 3 walks, hit a batter. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike. Tate Zerfus on deck for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Ooh, and plunked him in the back on the 3-1 count. Ooh, I could hear that one make contact with the shoulder bone there from here. Ouch.
Those are the kind that, it hurts, and it hurts really bad, but yet the teammates that didn't get hit, they'll say things like, don't rub it, don't rub it.
Yeah,
they don't want to show the pitcher that they got hurt.
Yeah, well, hey, you got that tying run on base. That's the main thing, I guess. As now Tate Zerfus comes to bat. Tate Zerfus here is 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. He has scored a run. Most important run, though, is that runner on first base. Satcham sets up, and this one, nub fall off the bat. 0-2. So last strike time for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Folgers.
Good to the last drop.
Oh, I'm not a coffee drinker. I won't know. As it comes outside, 1 ball, 2 strike. And Owen Zerfus got hit by a pitch. He's aboard at first base, representing the tying run here in the top of the inning 7. Swing and a fall tip to the backstop. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs in the 5th, 4 runs in the 6th for Mayport-CG, coming back late in this one. As Sammy Satcham tries to slam that door shut. It's cracked open right now with a 1-2 count, 2 outs, and the tying run on first base. Here's Tate Zerfus at the plate. Satcham delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. And Mayport-CG completes the comeback as they will win 8-7, your final score. They will take on Hillsborough Central Valley next after our post-game and a brief pregame show. We'll bring you that matchup here between Mayport-CG and Hillsborough Central Valley. Patriots defeat Finley Sharon Hope-Page 8-7, your final score on your Golden Harvest Tim Cazette seed sales scoreboard.
Heating and Cooling of Hillsborough is a Ruud dealer for the Hillsborough and surrounding communities. If your furnace has lived past its prime, talk to Corey today about a new Ruud furnace for your home or new construction. You don't want to be left out in the cold. That's why Goose River Heating is available with 24-hour emergency service. Call Corey Wright today at Goose River Heating, 701-430-1990. Serving Hillsboro and the surrounding communities as a Rude dealer, Goose River Heating and Cooling.
To say that everyone in the farming community would like to put the 2019 planting and growing season behind them is an understatement. Hello, Shane with Irie Insurance, and this was one of those years that you found out what your crop insurance agent was made of. Were you satisfied? All of us at Irie Insurance feel your pain and know your challenges. That's why we would love to sit down with each and every farmer for an annual policy review. We now know how bad it can get, so let's make sure you have someone working in your corner to protect your farm's equity. To find an Irie Insurance agent near you, go to IrieInsurance.com.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
I'm originally from Mayville. I moved away for 6 years, but when I decided I think it's time that we start a family, and I said I want to move back to that small town so I could have small classes, small community, people are involved, people care about you.
There's a lot of space out here, and if you use it appropriately, I mean, everything from family baseball to the parks and the communities, swimming, all that stuff is available right there.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Strand.
Kurt Petrowski, Hillsboro, North Dakota.
Come home to trail.
Come home to trail.
Welcome back here to your post-game report on YourLiveEvent.com as Mayport-CG comes back to take the victory over Finley Sharon Hope-Page. They'll take on Hillsboro Central Valley coming up next. Before we get to that, though, let's get to our game summary. Finley Sharon Hope-Page with 4 runs in the first inning as they take advantage of just a 2/3 of an innings pitched from the starter, Jake Hutter. He gives up 3 hits, a walk, 2 hit batters, and 4 runs. There was also an error in the inning on Mayport-CG. So 4 runs come across there, then a run in the second, a run in the fourth, a run in the fifth, and it's 7-0 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. That's when Mayport-CG got their bats going as they scored 4 in the 5th, 4 in the 6th, big hits being a 2 RBI single on a bases loaded at bat from Jordan Evans. And then coming through with taking advantage of a couple hit batters, some walks, and a sacrifice fly. And then it was Evans again with an RBI in the 6th inning to get the tying run in, and an error on the play allowed the go-ahead run to come in as well. And that made it 8-7 in favor of Mayport-CG. Sammy Satchram came in. He pitched the last 5 innings for Mayport-CG. He shut the door in the 7th, and the Patriots get the win. They continue their play here in the District 6 tournament. They take on Hillsboro Central Valley coming up next. Finley Sharon Hope-Page ends their season here today by virtue of the 8-7 loss. That's your game summary. We'll return with more of your post-game report after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Reminder of COVID points to share with North Dakota Smart Restart from Trail District Health Unit. Smartphone users are encouraged to download the Care19 app for Android or Apple devices. This will help increase success levels with contact tracing in North Dakota. Get answers to most COVID-related questions in North Dakota by visiting ndresponse.gov. Trail District Health Unit, Public Health, Prevent, Promote, Protect.
When it comes to an attorney, you need someone you can trust. Someone who puts the needs of their client above their own. The attorneys at Onstead Twitchell are committed to improving the lives of their clients and creating strong communities by providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. Onstead Twitchell has deep roots in the Red River Valley, with offices in Castleton, Hillsborough, and West Fargo. In Hillsborough, call 701-636-5700 or online at onsteadlaw.com. Onstead Twitchell Attorneys, your life, your law firm.
Great Plains Fireworks, located on the west side, frontage road I-29, south of Degelman's in Hillsborough. They're open by appointments. Call 701-436-6140. Also like them on Facebook for information. Let Great Plains Fireworks help you get fireworks for your family celebrations, neighborhood parties, and events.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. They have chest thumpers.
Great Plains Fireworks, open by appointment only, Hillsborough, North Dakota, 701-436-6140. Like them on Facebook.
Hillsborough Drug is open. To fill your prescriptions and to purchase over-the-counter supplies for good health, come to Hillsborough Drug. They're open for business with regular store hours. Hillsborough Drug provides in-town delivery and mail services. When coming to Hillsborough Drug, while it's not mandatory, customers are encouraged to wear masks during this time. To their valued customers, they say thank you and welcome new prescriptions and customers to Hillsborough Drug and Gift.
At Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, life doesn't stop with age. From dedicated staff, activities, and personal care, they're there to ensure the lifestyle continues to be active and fulfilled. The activities team brings together birthday parties, holiday programs, local performing acts, and talented musicians on staff. Family and friends are encouraged to join in on the special programs and daily activities too. For more information on Halsted Living Center and Heritage House, call 218-456-2105 or log on to halstedlivingcenter.com. If you're looking to upgrade your appliances, Olson Hardware in Hillsborough is the place to stop, as they have sales and service for all your major appliances: refrigerators, freezers, washers and dryers, stoves, dishwashers, and microwaves. Olson Hardware also now has in store the Amazing Rest mattress. It's a high-quality, affordable mattress designed to help you achieve amazing rest. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop and check out the Amazing Rest mattress. And don't forget about all of your general hardware items too at Olson Hardware in Hillsborough.
Welcome you back to your post-game report after Mayport-CG comes back and defeats Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Score of 8-7, 4 runs in the fifth, 4 runs in the sixth, after trailing 7-0 going into that fifth inning. Let's go with our final stats here for Finley Sharon Hope-Page. Brady Richmond with 1 for 5 at the plate, 1 run scored. It was Braden Mitchell going 1 for 5 at the plate with 2 runs scored. Owen Zerfus will be 0 for 3. He was hit by a pitch twice. He scored 2 runs. Tate Zerfus was 3 for 5 tonight with a run scored. Brody Salander would be 3 for 3 at the plate with 3 RBIs. He'd also walk once. The courtesy runner Jacob Larson scored 1 run for him. Xavier Jacobson would be 0 for 2 at the plate, where he was also hit by a pitch twice. Ryan Tweet would be 0 for 2 with 2 RBIs. He walked once and had a sacrifice fly. Landon Koenig would be 1 for 4 at the plate. Hayden Hushka would be 1 for 3 with an RBI here today. Grant Irie played the field, did not record an at-bat. 7 runs on 10 hits. They walked twice, were hit by a pitch 4 times, struck out 5 times. And let's see, defensively they committed 2 errors as well. Pitching, Ryan Tweet got the start. He went 4 1/3 innings, gave up 4 runs, 3 hits, 6 walks, 3 strikeouts. Tate Zerfus relieved him. He pitched 2/3 plus of an inning. Gave up 2 runs, 1 hit, a walk, and a hit batter. Landon Koenig came in. He will take the loss. He'll be charged with a third of an inning pitch, 2 runs. He walked 2, hit 1, gave up 1 hit. Then Olin Zerfus came in, pitched to the final 2 batters. He got them both out here for his 2/3 of an inning. He struck out 1 batter. For Finley Sharon Hope-Page, it was 7 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 12 on base. For Mayport-CG, Jordan Sherva was 1 for 3 with a run scored and a walk at the plate. Sammy Satram was 0 for 3 with a run scored, 2 RBIs, and a sacrifice fly. Was Sawyer Satram 1 for 2 with a 2 runs scored. He stole a base and walked twice. Jordan Evans would be 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs, a walk. Cade Susi was 0 for 4. Lucas Figelberg was 1 for 4 today with a stolen base. Jake Hutter would go 0 for 2. Andrew Arsvold, batting for him, would have a plate appearance. He would walk in that plate appearance. Dylan Heward would be 0 for 1 with 2 runs scored. He would steal a base. He was walked once and hit by a pitch. Ethan Bergstrom would be up to bat 3 times. He would walk all 3 times. He would score 2 runs. Cole Kritzberger played the field at second base, did not record an at bat here today. As a team, Mayport-CG with 8 runs on just 5 hits. They walked 9 times, had 1 batter hit by a pitch, struck out 4 times. They also were 3 of stolen bases in 5 attempts. Pitching-wise, Jake Hutter got the start. He only went 2/3 of an innings, gave up 4 runs, 3 of them earned runs, 3 hits, a walk, and 2 hit batters. Andrew Arsvold came on relief, went 1 1/3 innings, gave up 1 run and 3 hits in that time. Then Sammy Satram came on. He would pitch the last 5 innings. Here as he would give up 2 runs on 4 hits. And he would walk 1, 2. He would walk 2 and hit 2 batters. But he would come up big when they needed and got the Finley Sharon Hope-Page batters to not get around and cross home plate when they needed to in the 7th inning. And he will pick up the win here today. So for Mayport-CG, it's 8 runs, 5 hits. They committed 2 errors in the game, and they left 6 runners on base. Stay tuned. We have more to come on our post-game report after Mayport-CG comes back to defeat Finley Sharon Hope-Page 8-7, your final score. We'll be back with that, then get you set up for your next game with Hillsborough Central Valley and Mayport-CG when we return on yourliveevent.com.
Equipment, Hillsborough and Crookston are hiring service technicians. These positions are full-time with competitive wage, earning up to $40 per hour, plus benefits package and a great work environment. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561. Valley Plains Equipment, Hillsborough and Crookston is looking to hire service technicians, earning up to $40 per hour. Contact Mike at Valley Plains Equipment, 1-800-972-2561.
Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough. For when you need repair work done on your vehicle, need an oil change, need new tires or tire repair, visit Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough. They fill LP tanks, bulk delivery of your home heating or farm fuels, and carry batteries. Call your locally owned full-service gas station, Sorum Oil Company in Hillsborough, 701-636-5356. Brad, Jody, and Blake Sorum thank you for your business, and they look forward to continue serving you at Sorum Oil Company, Highway 81 in Hillsborough.
Welcome back to your post-game report for Mayport-CG and Finley Sharon Hope-Page, with the Patriots besting the Horned Frogs, coming back in the late innings to win 8-7. Your final score there on your Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. Let's go with our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game here today. Had some issues where both teams struggled with precision at time. You don't have to do that, though. You can talk to the boys there at RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough. Go online, planterdoc.com. Find out more about them or get in touch with them. But behind the plate for Finley Sharon Hope-Page, Brody Salander gunned out a couple runners. Really nice throws right on the money there. He was precise there. early on in the game when they kept Mayport-CG off scoreboard. Those couple plays were a big reason why. So Brody Salander, your RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the game. Again, Mayport-CG winning 8-7. They will take on Hillsborough Central Valley, who defeated Oak Grove earlier today. Those two teams warming up right now. We're cap off our post-game, get you set for that pregame here. But before we do that, got to name our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. HTC keeping you connected, serving the communities and schools, including Halstead, Norman County West, Fisher, Climax, Shelley, Hillsborough, East Grand Forks, and the surrounding rural areas. They are how to connect, and connecting in this one. Didn't have a lot of hits at the plate from either team, but that's because the pitcher for Mayport-CG, Sammy Satram, came on and he was dialed in. Had a little hiccup there in the fourth and fifth inning when he gave up 2 runs. One of them was unearned, but a couple hiccups there. But outside of that, pitched pretty well. Didn't allow the runners to get solid contact off of him, and pitched out of a couple jams as well. So he was connecting there with the pitching. So he is your HTC post-game connection player here today. Mayport-CG wins 8-7, your final score. That'll wrap us up for game number 2. We'll get set for game number 3, get you some lineups, get you a pregame show. That's coming up next. Stay with us here on yourliveevent.com. But we thank you for joining us. Appreciate your viewership. Remember to always subscribe to yourliveevent.com as well. Able to keep with the updates of our broadcasts from around. Behind-the-scenes broadcast here today as well. Be looking forward to working with you again for Game 3. That's coming up when we return on yourliveevent.com.